And hello, and a very, very warm welcome to Camelot Castle. Now, where are you all tuning in from? I'm afraid my knob has come a little loose here, so I'm just going to put my knob back in the right place. Now, I have borrowed this particular costume from one of our Halloween celebrators. Where are you all tuning in from? This is Marilyn Horner. Nice to see you, Marilyn. And this, I have borrowed one of the fancy dress costumes from one of our Dracula film attendees this evening. We just screened Dracula here at Camelot Castle. You can see it on my Facebook page. And we had all sorts of costumes, fantastic costumes. This was, because look at that, my knob keeps coming loose. This is really not a good thing. Now, Keith Burgess is here. Helston, fantastic. Keith, nice to see you. South Wales, who else is on the line? Laura Jane Fender. Look at that. From South Wales. We're coming up to Wales this week. And going to be lovely to spend a bit of time in Wales. We're coming up to Wales on Wednesday. And I just wanted to share with you the sort of spirit of Camelot here tonight. And to say that the tide is turning. The tide is turning. Deborah Health says hi from Cheshire. Anne says hello, nice to see you all. Now, I don't normally dress like this with my head in a television set. Look at that, my bloody knob is coming loose again. This is no good at all, no good at all. Kay Marshall is from York. Picnic says, hey John, how are you? Very nice to see you all. Now, I do apologise for the scary nature of my costume, but of course many of us have had our head in the televisions and have been completely brainwashed by the television set. You know, and Plymouth, Massachusetts, look at that. Scottish girl is there, and somebody's from York. A lot of us have had our heads in our televisions, and the problem is, you know, if I can explain to you the danger of getting your head stuck into a television, is you end up getting completely and utterly brainwashed. And Picnic says, I haven't watched the TV for a long time, it's just lies. Evening John, good evening Sandra, how are you? Do share this video. Somebody says, hopefully the tide is turning from New Zealand. Lizzie says, hello from Lancashire. Where are we all tuning in from? I'm really just, I don't have much to talk to you about this evening, to be absolutely honest with you. But we've just had a lovely evening here at Camelot. We had a lot of people turn up for the screening of Dracula, the movie, which was, of course, filmed at Camelot Castle. And we had a fancy dress competition. Ron says, hello. Nice to see you, Ron. Ron van der Woerd. Nice to see you, Ron. Where is everybody tuning in from this evening? Please do share this broadcast. All we're really trying to do, the message of this broadcast is try to avoid getting your head stuck in the television. And, of course, the last thing I would ever say, I would never say anything about the two peculiar antennae that are sticking out the top of this television. Andrew Smith's from Melbourne. Are you all being brainwashed down there in Melbourne? I gather Australia is a bit of a peculiar place at the moment. Paul Castle says hello from Cheshire. Oh, my knob has come loose again. I don't know who made this costume. Richie Akunto is with us. Richie, how are you? Now, let me tell you a few things about Richie Akunto. Richie Akunto is one of the world's greatest living freedom fighters. A freedom lover, I would call him. And he's been a friend of mine for a very, very long time. We love you, Richie, very, very much indeed. I'm sorry my knob is coming loose here on the television. But this is really a broadcast for those people who have had their heads stuck in the television for too long. And the problem is if you watch too much TV, you can end up being brainwashed into various different medical procedures that are, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Very, very nice to see you, Richie. You're looking very, very well indeed. What the hell is going on in California? It's turned into a socialist maelstrom of idiocy. Tuning in with Barney Masons. Very, very good. Here she is.
Watching you in the bar.
Oh, good, good. Well, the creator of this costume, of course, is Barney Masons, who won the costume competition. And what can I say? She is the one that came up with this very, very ingenious costume. And I'm just going to turn around just to show you what this says. On the one side, it says here, liar, lies, lies, lies. And on the other side, it says here, propaganda, liar. And I think this is an ingenious Halloween costume. And on the back, what does it say? It should say, I can't see it because I'm looking in the wrong direction. But you should be able to see that. And she won the competition. And I think this is a wonderful illustration of how... Oh gosh, look at that, my knob's come loose again. It's very important to make sure that your knob does not move around too much when you're doing a broadcast. Very, very important. Very, very important. Do any of your, just as a question, some of you out there might have knobs that come loose as well. Mine very rarely comes loose, but it is important to keep your knobs secured. Now, here we go. Helen Jacovity. Hi John, be great to see you again. Sometimes you look great on TV. Thank you, Helen. I would love to see you too. And do pass by Camelot Castle. Don't pass by this week, because I say I'm going to Scotland. You're never going to believe this. We've been invited by the Kazakhstan government to a dinner party tomorrow night, or no, Monday night, I think, up to the COP26 to advise them, I think, or to help them in some way. Who knows what difficulties they're having, but we'll be popping up there to the COP27, apparently that COP26. Here's Una Urquhart. Una, you missed a very good evening here tonight at Camelot Castle. We did a Dracula screening. I put a little clip of it up on the show. Lovely to see you. What wonderful Scottish freedom friends. We're going to be up at Stirling Castle on Monday night as guests of the government of Kazakhstan to discuss various different issues. Denuclearization of the planet is one of them. They've been laughing at us the whole time. Vampires drinking blood to live, retain youth, the Countess Elizabeth Bathory, the elite Satanists are starting to lose their grip. Well, this is what I said to my friends tonight, is that we screened the Dracula film to really teach people about how the elites operate, because they are a little vampiric, aren't they? Well, I don't have much to say to you. I've probably, come on here with, here's Danielle. Danielle, you missed a lovely screening. You should have been here. But we're coming up to Wales this week, and going to be up in the valleys up there. And what can I say? Anyway, I don't have much to say to you this evening, and I can't just... Normally I just make it up as I go along. But do stay free. Very important to enjoy yourself during these periods of suppression. Now look, my knob's come loose again. There we go. You've got to keep sticking that knob back where it's supposed to be. Very, very important. Very, very important. Anyway, it's lovely to see you all, and we will speak very, very soon. Lots of love from Camelot, and keep staying free, keep staying sovereign. This is all about your power of choice. Free speech, power of choice. And please don't be such an idiot as I am and get your head stuck into the television, into the middle of a brainwashing operation.